In this LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga video, I'm going to be sharing with you everything you need to know about the Clone Wars and Summer Vacation DLCs before you buy them. During this review, we'll be going through each of the characters included with each DLCs and taking a look at their positives and negatives. Before we do get into the details though, make sure you do subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any future LEGO Star Wars The Skywalker Saga DLC videos. So let's get started with the most requested character pack by the community, which is the Clone Wars DLC. And we'll also start with the most requested character of all of them, which is Captain Rex. So as you can see, the prints on his minifig pieces are fantastic. The artist did a really good job capturing all of the little details. With the fabric pauldron and the updated Phase 2 helmet, I have to say it's really well done, but it doesn't use the brand new Phase 2 helmet LEGO made specifically. It's actually missing the brim above the visor, which I think does make it look worse. It's a bit too smooth. It's very subtle in the real LEGO minifig, but it does overall look better in real life rather than the one they put in-game. I'm just glad they at least put in holes at the side of the helmet so we can now finally have a rangefinder, which was not present in the real LEGO minifig previously, nor in the Force Awakens DLC. But I do have to say, the printed Kamer is not it. It just looks so much better with the fabric Kamer. I'm not sure why they've gone with this, because all of the real LEGO minifigs just look so much better with an actual fabric piece. This is just a design decision I don't agree with, but it's not a deal breaker for me. But there is something that is not excusable whatsoever. It's something that a lot of people have an issue with, and that's Rex shooting red blaster bolts out of his dual pistols instead of blue, like all of the other clones and like how he should do. Even the artwork of the DLC pack has Rex shooting blue blaster bolts. This is the same issue that Tech has from the Bad Batch DLC. He shoots red blaster bolts instead of blue as well. They really need to fix both of those characters' blaster bolts in a future update, but to be honest, I don't know if they will, considering they've not done Tech's yet after several months. Captain Rex also does have a cool idle animation that is unique to him, so that's nice to see. I really do appreciate those small details, but there is no voice lines, except for clone grunts. It's just using the same grunts as every other clones when you take damage or things like that. Why can't they just use voice lines from the clones? They don't have to be specific to Captain Rex. Just allow him to speak more than just grunt. It's a real shame, but I'm not surprised given that the Bad Batch also are pretty mute. The second character in this DLC is Gor Saxon, and he looks great. He's based on the recent LEGO minifig, and it's perfect. It's just identical to what we have in real life. Overall, the character model is just fine, but one standout part is the visor. It's an emissive texture, so it does light up in darker areas, and it looks great. I like that detail a lot. Gor also comes with a fun idle animation, so that's unique to him, and it's nice to see. He has the ability to use his jetpack, just works like all of the others. This is yet another character with no voice lines, except just usual grunts. With this DLC, Savage Opress comes with a brand new look, which is not the one that we see in the real LEGO minifig or the Force Awakens game DLC. It's very different. It's more accurate too. It has this new shoulder piece, torso printing, and leg printing. This is a huge improvement and probably the most improved of all of the DLC characters. It's just fantastic. Comparing it to the Force Awakens DLC version, which just has plain black legs, this is on a whole nother level, and if you're a fan of Savage, you're going to absolutely love this. Some people might find this a negative, but he reuses all of Maul's animations. Once again, there are no voice lines, but there are grunts, and there is a bit of a poor idle animation, and I can't help but think that his pupils are a little bit hidden, and it just makes him look weird. He looks very angry. However, his eyes are mostly obstructed, so it's not a good look at sometimes. Asajj Ventress is using her appearance as seen in the Force Awakens DLC and the one LEGO made, which is based on her 2003 Clone Wars animated show appearance. Now, what's a bit weird is that this is an outfit she barely uses in the 2008 show, like, it's very, very rare. So the fact that they opted for this one as opposed to doing one that's more accurate to the Clone Wars show that was released from 2008 is just a bit strange. I personally don't care about this, but it is a bit weird, and I know a lot of people do think this is a bad thing. Another bad thing is that she reuses all of Ahsoka's animations, literally everything, including her backwards lightsaber grip. I genuinely can't remember Asajj Ventress using her lightsabers in this way at all. She might have done it a few times, but she is almost never using her lightsabers like this, so this is a strange thing. They didn't bother to change the animation. Having said that, she comes with this fun idle animation, which actually works well, so there you go. I actually do like that. She doesn't come with any voice lines, and this is a minor thing, but you know her purple line on her lip? It moves on its own, and when you see it, you can't unsee it. It's a very minor thing, but once you first spot it, you're gonna keep seeing it, and it kind of is annoying. The last character in this DLC pack is the Clone Wars Maul, and he has a new head print, a new torso print, and a new leg print. The face print is a little bit different, as you can see. He's just a little bit more angry. But to be honest, I feel like this is a bit of a waste of a brand new character. As a skin, sure, but they should have thrown in someone like Hondo. There is no voice lines, even Obi-Wan will speak to him, but Maul won't speak back, which is different to the other Darth Maul in the game. So is this pack worth £2.49 or $3? Well, if you love the Clone Wars, for sure it is, but it is underwhelming. We just get another Darth Maul that is basically worse than the Darth Maul that we have in the game itself. Like I said, I think we should have had Hondo and Maul as a skin. Some people would have also said that Gor Saxon should be replaced with someone like Pre Vizsla, which does make a lot of sense. You could have had Pre Vizsla use the Darksaber, but that's okay. I still think the pack is fine for £2.49 on its own. Moving on to the Summer Vacation pack, which most people don't care about, but I'm going to review it anyway. So, firstly, we have Obi-Wan Kenobi in his shirt, and it's very colourful, it's very unique, and he also comes with new leg pieces as well. There is also the new hairpiece and face print, so he is very different to all of the other Obi-Wan Kenobis in the game. He doesn't come with any voice lines though, which is really weird, because Obi-Wan has a lot of great voice lines, and they just aren't activating. Maybe it's a bug, or they just didn't choose to add them to this character, because it's really strange when other characters will talk to Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan won't talk back. Obi-Wan has the same animations as the normal Obi-Wan Kenobi. Darth Vader has this really cool Scarif Beach torso print, and this is the battle damage variant, which is a little bit weird considering the Advent Calendar and the Summer Vacation Special is not battle damage Vader, so I don't know what the design decision behind this was. He doesn't include a cape, so that's unique to any of the other Darth Vader skins in the game. This version of Vader also has the same animations as the battle damage variant. The back of the head print is also not there compared to the standard battle damage variant. And I will say that, as much as I love the torso print, it's just a standard Darth Vader. There is nothing there. There is no flippers like the actual LEGO minifig has. I actually managed to get this version of Vader to do one voice line, and that's interact with Ben Kenobi. So this version of Finn is great. He's got this really cool shirt. He does use the same animations as you'd expect as Finn, but he does have voice lines. Yes, that's right. I've seen him physically speak to Rey and other characters. You can see it here. He does have voice lines, unlike all of the other characters. Moving on to Palpatine, and this is a fun new torso and leg print. I know some people will be very happy with this. He has the same animations, but no voice lines. Yes, that's right. I couldn't get Palpatine in this variant to speak to anyone. So good luck trying to get Palpatine in his beach-wearing Darth Vader with his beach top on to speak, because they don't interact at all, unlike the normal versions in the game. And last but not least is R2-D2. It's a cool print, it stands out pretty well, but that's all there is to it. It's just another variant of R2-D2 that doesn't add anything else aside from this ugly sweater. Is this worth £2.49? I would say it's less worth it than the Clone Wars DLC pack, because all of these characters we already have in the game. They just have a couple of differences in terms of body pieces, and they are lacking things like voice lines. If this video helped you, be sure to let me know down in the comment section below and drop a like to help support the video. And I would also say I'm going to be making a video like this for the other 4 DLC packs that will be coming, so stay tuned and subscribe for that. If you missed any of the previous Skywalker Saga videos, click on the playlist on screen right now, and I shall see you in my next Skywalker Saga video. Goodbye.